You're listening to this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. It would greatly benefit the show. Hello and welcome to Movie Beaters for the Farx Brothers. I'm Kirk.
I'm Kyle.
And this is... Do we need to say our last names?
I don't know. I just wanted to say
Kyle
Farx to be
four
funny.
names. I'm Kirkland Farx. What's your name?
I like that you say Kirkland sometimes.
Yeah.
That's your full name. Your full Farx name.
Yeah.
When the Farxlings refer to Farx or podcast, the amount of sass that has entered the older Farxling,
Wow.
it's great. Because it's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having a little bit of like disdain towards...
Disdain, wow.
I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know what the sass is. I don't know what it's.
But it's there.
It's. I think it's maybe the unknown and a negative reaction to not understanding. Like that's not a big deal. Like it's just Uncle Nick and Uncle Kirk hanging out in the garage.
Yeah.
He does
Having
that
a good
all the
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good name. Well, we're talking about Leviticus.
Leviticus.
Spoilers.
Did you think this was a gay movie?
I didn't, but I also... Does Leviticus even come up in the movie? Because I don't remember them reading anything.
I think
like
the
that.
connection was that they're using some sort of... like Leviticus is a book of the Bible. It comes before Deuteronomy. It's one of the first 5 books.
That's the actual part of the Bible, Deuteronomy. That's...
What?
Deuteronomy. That's the actual part in the Bible, right?
There's a book in the Bible called Deuteronomy. It comes after Leviticus. And Leviticus is the book of laws. Well, I guess these books are also in the Torah. So because the New Testament, and that doesn't mean testimony. Testament means covenant. Like it's so... Speaking as Kyle Farx, who is an out-of-the-closet Christian, the Old Testament is God's old covenant with mankind. And then the New Testament, that is not accepted by like the Torah and the Old Testament, same thing. And then parts of the history would also be shared by like Muslims and stuff like that because Isaac and Ishmael, Isaac, the Jewish people come from, and then a lot of the I don't even know how to refer to it, but the people who became Muslims in the historic text it came from Ishmael, and these are people who were sons of Abraham. That's why I brought up. Oh, they said Abrahamic when they were doing the magic to make the plot of this movie happen. Because like I didn't know what it was going to be about until I read.
But I did kind of. Wait, is that spoilers to say what happens in the movie though?
Well,
like, it's like something that's after them.
Something.
Right?
It's a horror movie. Like I was as soon as I understood this was a horror movie. Like I wasn't sure when I saw it. Like at first all I saw was 2 dudes kissing, and then Leviticus was like, okay, tempt fate however you want, guys. Like I'm not trying to piss people off. Like I agree. There's stuff that written, in an ancient text that
you shouldn't do.
Well, no, it would be different to do without prophylactics.
What's prophylactics? Condoms. Like penetration? Oh.
So, like, you can, there are methods you could take to...
Wait, there were condoms back then, though?
Well, there was, like, moleskin and stuff, I suppose you could use, but, like...
But if you do that with a guy, it's completely fine.
What?
If you do that with a guy, you have protection on. When you do that back then with a guy, it's perfectly fine?
Well,
according to the Bible?
Just so we're clear, like, blowjobs are off limits in the Bible.
Oh.
Like the Sodom and Gomorrah, they're doing blowjobs and butt stuff. So it's like they specifically, So it's not just the butt stuff; it's also the blowjobs. Like you're not supposed to do that.
But why did you qualify with the condom stuff?
Well, like I can see why in a time before we have the health records we have, like the ability to modern medicine. Like how you wouldn't know, and then you get superstitious about certain stuff. Like, oh, you put your mouth on that, then you might get sick, because you won't know.
So you have a layer of protection?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know how other people engage in blowjobs. I don't think people are putting condoms on for blowjobs.
We don't know that. I can't say that for sure.
If that is what you're doing, I don't care. I'm a libertarian, as I like to say. That's why I'm a libertarian, Kirk, because I truly don't care what other people do.
Blowjobs?
Well, I don't care how other people do blowjobs.
Okay.
None of my business. It's between you and the consenting people in your life. And what was interesting about this is, were these all young people?
Yeah,
Like
I think
they
they're
looked like
in school. I want to say maybe high school
yeah.
or some kind of school.
And you were sure that one kid is the one from Talk to Me, right? The younger brother.
Yeah, the main character. Yeah.
Oh, how did you know? Did you look that up before the movie, or did it say?
No, I
somewhere in the
recognize his face. He's got a very unique face.
So we don't know that that's for sure true. We just know that
I
it's
think
Australian and that guy looks the same.
Yeah.
I literally have Talk to Me inside. I could go look and check, but where would you? So we're non-spoilers and we're trying to be cheeky. Where would you put this in relation to like Bring Her Back and Talk to Me?
In relation, was that made by the same people, right?
No. But they're Australian horrors, so I kind of like.
Horrors.
And then there's like Baba Duck. Duck.
I mean, Bring Her Back is so depressing. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I think I like this less than Talk to Me, but I really like Talk to Me a lot more.
In context, in video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, me doing.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that because I have power editing. I might add something. You know what I mean?
You might add a dick, but we all know I'm referring to a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. One man's blades and another man's knife.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, at the boxing gym, we call it bladed when you like go skinny, because you should stack your shoulders towards your opponent, not be, giving them a big target. Bladed. I talk about my body with other men in terms of it being bladed. When I'm engaging physically with another man, I'm gonna make this as gay as possible.
That, yeah. Wow.
Like, I don't think it's like homophobic of me to like make jokes about.
It's not, but you don't have to qualify it. I think we all know this is a comedy podcast, so we're all joking here.
Sure.
Yeah.
And like, did you like when I leaned over to you in the movie? I was like, anytime I see something I like in this movie, I'm just gonna cheer.
Yeah.
I was going like, I wonder how you're gonna use that. How many different memes can I give you? Did you think where do you think this was as a horror movie instead of like making it about Australian horrors?
I think it's less of a horror movie than I expected. There's not a lot of scary things in this movie.
So, and I think we could talk about the premise is that due to something, a group of people are
gay people are specifically targeted, right? I mean that's not spoiler.
It's not in their log line that I read. It's a group of people who are under the influence of a religious cult end up having an entity chasing them disguised as the person they're most attracted to. That's a great
It's
pitch.
like I'm gonna reduce this down. It's a gay version of It Follows.
Sort of, because in It Follows, the metaphor is about
STD.
Yeah, and the metaphor in this is clearly like the bigotry.
Yeah, it's bigotry.
Bigotry, and then like how you feel about yourself based on this,
That's haunting you. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I know I've tried my best to try and like universalize very specific things. Like I saw the TV Glow, which is clearly made by a trans person trying to talk.
Yeah.
I believe they've said about the trans experience.
Did you find this movie to be horror?
Yeah,
enough,
no,
or-
I thought
yeah?
I went to see it because it was a horror, and I'm in spoilers. I'll say what I really liked about it, which is the thing that probably makes it less of a horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not in a position. I'm finding myself on a more often basis talking about queer cinema or whatever the hell I'm supposed to call it. You know what I mean? And like, I don't want to steal any valor from the folks who have suffered because of that. And I honestly kind of want to get somebody who's like a little more conservative than me. I wonder how they would.
Oh, more conservative. Okay.
Like when I say conservative, it doesn't mean the same thing that today's Republican Party means. Because most of the time, I just mean fiscal conservatism, and social conservatism. I have no interest in.
Well, I
because that's
imagine
bad.
also maybe someone who's a lot more religious, someone who follows the Bible.
Yeah. Like would adopted Mama Farx or the other one would. Like, the other one could handle it. Adopted Mama Farx, it wasn't violent enough where I don't think, like, there's maybe like one, it's kind of like Obsession. There's like maybe one or two places I tell you, I know you're not going to like this, just look away for this part. You look at it,
Yeah, that's part of what I didn't find it that horrific either, or as a horror, because there isn't a lot of things that happen to the people that is really that horrifying. Like, maybe someone loses
There's sustained
careless,
tension.
but, like,
Did you not feel sustained tension throughout?
yeah, but not because of the thing that was haunting them. It was the people around them. It was the church people. It was his own mom. I mean, it's not the demon. I was more afraid of the people, not the devil that coming after me.
Again, I am not a person, LGBTQIA plus, CIA plus, or whatever.
Did you say CIA?
Yeah, it's a Kurt Metzger joke.
Oh,
Because I think the CIA pushed. I think some of this is foreign influence to divide people over cultural things instead of organizing around economic things where we would have like 70-80% agreement as a society. That's why I don't like.
but relate that back to the LGBT. How does that relate?
Anytime we're talking about like cultural issues, like anything other than, oh, it's interesting to hear about the experience. I don't have that, and it's not that I'm hateful of it. I want to be clear. Like, I recognize very recently and still today in certain parts of the world, outside the United States for sure, it would be,
Yeah, but
you
why
would
is
be
it
persecuted.
Yeah, but why is it a conspiracy though?
The
why
way we
would
talk
somebody
about
make
it in the
this up?
United States is a conspiracy. Like, anytime you hear about a drag, person reading at a library or whatever, it's like, okay, were you going to the library? Like, the bigger problem is, like, are enough people learning to read? Not like, if you don't like somebody doing something weird in Portland.
Yeah, that's the main problem, I think, with the world, not just the United States. We're tunnel visioned on this thing that shouldn't be an issue. That's the entire world, though.
Well, it would be interesting if someone were to talk about values-aligned locations in the world, and I could imagine how maybe Australia is. I know they have a big film industry, so I just kind of assume that I see them as Western. I assume they're, and I don't know, and I probably wouldn't know if I went there because, again, I'm not queer, so I wouldn't, be observing the same things. You know what I mean? But maybe they're more bigoted. Maybe they're bigoted there, or you find more because they have a rule. And I hate going to and I've argued against it. Rural people are more bigoted, but rural people have less people experiences. That's the inherent in the definition of rural.
Yeah, but that's why they would maybe become off more bigoted because they don't have the experience. Wouldn't that make sense?
Well, I think you can be unfamiliar with something without being bigoted. Like when I referred to the Farxling not understanding something and being sassy about it, that's different than, I just don't understand that,
That's fair, but that's a child, and these are people who are a little bit more grown up. You should be expanding your horizons. You have the internet at your fingertips. I mean, you could learn more about people if you wanted to.
Yeah, and I think that has helped the world. Like, that's what I like about movies is help me build empathy with groups of people that I might never meet or was happened before me, and then it's maybe an estimation that I shouldn't attach to myself.
I would also argue they didn't talk enough about it being Australia to be like an Australian thing. I think it's just more of a religious thing that these people had issues with gay people.
I think religion is seeking meaning or something like what does the word literally mean, and then different faiths can have how they deal with the unknown, and some people might be, no, God is love and we need to promote love in the world, and then to other people it's God will send you to hell and you need to not go to hell. And there's a lot of hell imagery in this, and as somebody who is out of the closet Christian but openly critical of Christian institutions, especially in this country, I like seeing very specific condemnations, because I could see a group like that existing in parts of even the U.S. And so maybe you have to look at values-aligned locations in the world.
What do you mean condemnations? Like punishment?
Yeah, people come in. They're well. We should switch over to spoilers because that's where a lot of the nuance of this movie I liked.
I don't think there was that much nuance.
Thank you for listening. For more JK Productions, find us on Instagram at JK Productions Team and on Facebook, JK Productions MN.